Okay, yeah, Mordecai is waking up then. Um, and he's gonna see, I guess, Kiyome like pretty much
Touching him up.
mid-search. Yeah, mid-search. Um, he obviously doesn't like that. He's gonna just turn around and he's gonna blast them.
Come on, where's the pew pew guns now?
Yeah, pew pew guns are coming out. Uh,
14 AC, by the
yeah,
way.
14.
Yeah,
All right.
that's a hit.
Yep.
Nice.
And I'm out.
One shot it.
You just
Yeah,
get a blast of eldritch magic in your face. All you see is like green,
yeah.
and then nothing.
Yeah, I'm out.
Whenever when he does that, like Mordecai gets like, because he kind of does it from like a half like laying stance, like he just kind of opens his eyes, feels or sees somebody in front of him, doesn't realize who it is, and just kind of fires it off. And then he says, he looks over to Krunk and Sierra. I don't think he knows who's awake yet because he's just like I said, still waking up.
Sears
And
meditating.
he's like,
Zira staring into the fire
yeah, and
from a
he's like,
sitting position.
what the hell was she doing?
Would that have woken any of us up though, that blast?
I don't know.
What's the details on Eldritch Blast?
Is it audible?
I can find out for you. Eldritch. A beam of crackling energy streaks towards a creature within range. So it's
crackling.
yeah, crackles,
Crackle then pop as it hits them in the face.
right?
So yeah, give me a DC 5 perception check, both of you. See if you woke up.
I think their bonus is given that instantly, anyways.
Probably.
What gives you what is a dex
Wisdom.
mod for perception?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, wisdom.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
did you say to roll?
Just gotta beat a 5 and D20 plus your perception. Yeah?
Oh, I just rolled. Yeah.
Yeah. You both get it.
You both wake up from the blast. Then you hear Mordecai being like, what the fuck was she doing?
This is like a minute after Krunk's thing as well.
Crunk. Crunk says,
So Krunk
Mordecai.
wasn't really asleep.
Crunk says, he steps over here and says, I just caught her with her hand in my bag of gold.
Mordecai starts feeling his stuff to see if everything is in place, and he notices everything is fine. He looks to Sierra and says, "You should check your stuff as well, just in case." Obviously my goal was not to kill her, but or knock her unconscious. She unconscious, right? Is that?
Right.
Yeah.
She's not dead yet.
Yeah. My goal was not to knock her out, and I apologize for that. But why was she trying to steal our stuff?
There's blood coming off her face,
What an idiot.
She's pretty
Succeeded.
fucked up.
I think we should. I
Should
think
we
we
toss
should.
her onto the bedroll?
We should. We should take her weapons and everything, and her armor, and tie her up.
Mordecai has no objections. He nods and proceeds.
Can we divvy up the weapons? I might be able to use your short sword.
Mordecai also looks to Kronk and he says, "I apologize for making you use your skills so soon, but would you be able to at least stabilize her so she stops bleeding out?"
He hasn't gotten a full night's rest yet.
Stabilize. No,
Yeah.
well, actually, it's a cantrip. I can cast it at any time. It's Spare the Dying's a cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was.
But I'm not sure I want a stabilizer. Let's leave it up to the gods to decide.
Oh my god. Oh, spirits.
Let's tie her up.
You just get what's coming to him.
So yeah,
I take Crunk starts stripping off her armor and her weapons
yeah.
and
Starts stripping her.
tying her up.
Mordecai
By the way,
takes the.
I'm pretty sure now you'll notice that I'm a half elf. By the way,
Oh God!
if you haven't realized this before.
I don't think Crunk cares at this point.
Mordecai
Just like
takes the
that.
equipment and plops it like on this side over here, and points, and lets Sierra know like if there's anything in there that is of value to her to go take a peek. And I guess I'll wait with Krunk until she recovers or whatever happens. I guess we wait for fate.
We tie her up, so she's tied up now.
I'll at least protect her equipment.
I cut off lengths of rope and bind her hands as well as her ankles.
So much for your random encounter there, Sendo.
No, it's still happening.
Rogue. Yeah, don't waste your heal on her.
All right. Let me know when I need to roll, Sendo.
I was gonna say, I guess you could do the rest of your roll.
Well, yeah. Go ahead. Need 2 more successes.
There they are.
Wait, if I
Oh,
Oh.
and you got 1 HP.
You are conscious again.
Wow.
we could kill her and get the XP.
Holy shit!
He says that as she regains consciousness. The idea of XP is kind of foreign to all the other people.
Oh,
Yeah, that
that's
was
so
kinda
funny.
As I
Mordecai's like, what is this XP? I need to know.
He needs to know.
Power.
So he just wants to know. That's how it is.
as I come to, as I hear like maybe we should kill her, I look up at Krunk and gives me a second as my brain starts turning a little bit, and she says, "That amulet, do not touch it. It is evil. It controls your mind. I apologize for what I have done. That amulet controlled me."
Did Kiyomi have the amulet around her neck when I removed all of her equipment? Because I don't remember putting it on.
Well,
Do you say that out loud?
Probably not.
Do you say
Unless
that out
I-
loud?
Did wear it.
I mean,
Did you say
If
that
she
out loud,
wasn't wearing
Krunk?
it when I removed her gear, then I don't believe her.
Did you say that
Yeah.
out loud, Krunk?
Yes.
Okay, I said,
To see if
Kiyomi,
anybody knew that she
Kiyomi
had
would
the amulet
respond
on.
saying, "I just held it for a moment, just looking at it after Mordecai got me up, and it just told me to put it back in the bag and start looking through your stuff. I apologize."
can you roll
Can
like?
you roll a deception on us?
Yeah, what is that?
There it is.
dang.
Even with the
Disadvantage, yeah.
disadvantage.
Good God.
Well, I don't know what he has.
Do we roll
to do.
perception to see if we have higher than that, or
What would it be?
Yeah.
Is it perception or?
it's either that or insight? But they're both whiz based, so
Insight to tell if somebody's lying, I thought.
Yeah, that would be
Okay.
insight then, yeah.
yeah. Either way,
17. Krunk doesn't believe me. Sierra doesn't believe me.
Mordecai's like, it's possible.
yeah.
There are some magics we don't know about.
Mhm.
Oh my God. That is such a Mordecai thing to say.
Krunk said yes, but her behavior has been sneaky and questionable the entire time we've known her.
Yeah,
Sarah
Mordecai.
points out that
And
it
it
might
just
be
Kiyomi
culminated in
responds
this.
saying, "I'm only sneaky because I don't have trust with you."
That's no excuse.
because you're trying to steal our stuff.
That was not me. That was the amulets. That was the amulet
It was
speaking
you. I
to me.
saw you. I was gonna let it slide, but then you went and tried to take Mordecai's stuff.
Obviously,
not-
Mordecai doesn't. He can't really put any input because he does kind of sort of believe that it could be it. So he just mentions the Krunk. He's like, "It's your call. I'm not." I'm not
Kiyomi
saying
looks over
either.
to Mordecai and says, "You believe me, right?"
Mordecai responds. He says, "I know of strange magics, yes, but I can't." Sorry, I was distracted.
Damn.
That's fine. I
He
already got a
says,
I already got an idea for my next character, so whatever.
yeah, he says, I am not, I'm neither God nor demon, so not technically. But he says, I leave it up to Krunk and Sira's very capable hands.
I look up to Krunk and say, "See, the guy who reads the books believes me. There's strange magics out there."
Mordecai snorts and he says, believe is a stretch. I just know of magic.
This is a likely sounding story. If the amulet was affecting you, you wouldn't even know it was affecting you to tell us.
Sarah points out, did anyone else touch the amulet, by the way, in all this removing of armor and sifting it over here?
It was in my bag, so
Okay.
Well, I didn't go through his bag, so I didn't touch it.
Wait,
Yeah.
she just admitted it was in her bag.
yes, I did say
So she
that.
wasn't wearing it. So that goes to
Yeah.
Crunk's
No, I
argument
said
that-
I
Okay.
Kiyomi said
Yeah.
like the amulet told me to put it in its bag.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, when she touched
In
it.
the-
Yeah.
Kiyomi says,
Yeah.
I don't know much about magic, but all I can say is that's what happened. That is my story. I swear it to you.
Trunk says if the amulet had taken possession over you, it may still have possession over you, and it's trying to deceive us now as we speak to stab us in the back.
Mordecai has
I think
has
you're
an anime
still
style.
under control of the amulet. Nothing
Sarah
has been-
thanks the
nothing
gods
has been
that the
done-
chaplain isn't apparently cursed to make her steal things from people in their sleep.
Yeah, nothing's been done to you, Kiyomi, to relieve this curse of you. You're saying miraculously you're no longer under control of the amulet for some reason?
I don't know. His
It was
eldritch
in your
his
it was in
eldritch
your
blast
bag,
was kind of a
scroll.
baptize.
Oh my gosh.
Baptized the shit out of him.
Kiyomi
You say that out
responds.
loud?
No.
Kiyomi responds though, saying like, after the crackle and me waking up here now, I don't feel like impelled to do anything as I was before I was knocked unconscious.
Bet you
Metagaming
don't.
bastard.
I mean, I bet you got your butt caked.
Don't you
What do
guys
think,
metagame?
Sarah?
Don't you metagame? God damn it!
What do you think, Sarah?
I know you metagame the shit out of that.
Who did?
Killer did.
No, that's what Kiyomi was about to say, and then you started talking about it. Literally, I swear.
Well,
Force trauma.
if you're asking me what I think Sarah says, I don't think it. I think it would be sort of a rash decision to just kill her. We have her armor, we have her weapons. She's no threat to us right now, so we can
Yeah,
still
but-
take her along.
Who's gonna drag her?
She can drag herself. We have her weapons and her armor. She can't do anything.
We can't let her walk.
We won't let her carry a watch on her own. We'll just always have someone watching her.
While this is happening, Mordecai's actually going to step off to the side, and he's going to mention that he needs just a few minutes alone. And, they can continue talking, but he's actually going to pull out a pen and paper, or the ink, the quill, and the paper, and he's going to call upon his patron and speak with him.
Using paper?
Yeah, I think that's how I said that he would. What he does is he draws like a symbol of some sort on the piece of paper, places it down on the ground, and kind of like almost meditates over it. Like his eyes will like roll in the back of his head, and he kind of like gets a glowing aura around him. And when that happens, the paper kind of lights on fire. It turns into like an orb, basically, where Mordecai can see kind of like an image of the patron that way. Everybody else, it just kind of looks like a smaller fireball in front of him. Maybe it's a different color. Maybe it's the same color as the Eldritch Blast, that green crackling stuff. But yeah, he's going to, I guess, reach out for his patron is the great old one Cthulhu, and ask if if he can grant any knowledge on the amulet and whether or not it truly did affect Kiyome.
Okay. So you burn it, you start the fire, your eyes roll back in the back of your head.
Mhm.
Well, then you get a vision of a like endlessly dark space, but you can see fine. And you feel like you're a tick on the ass of another tick on the ass of another tick, which is on the ass of a giant being the size of a planet.
Oh, I get it. He's really, really small.
Yeah.
Dryer's done.
Then you get this premonition of dry clothes.
Yeah, Mordecai comes back with his laundry. No, um, he
pulled from the
I mean-
depths of another world.
yeah. D&D problems. No, he sees that or whatever, and he obviously reaches out and he says, "Great Cthulhu," he says, "I need to know the amulet that Kiyome possessed." Or he wouldn't say Kiyome, he would say the one of the folks that I'm traveling with. He said, "Do you know anything of this amulet that you can shed any light that we may know that it is cursed or not?"
So what is a will save in this world?
I
A
think we
will save.
determined it's wisdom.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
have to
wisdom or
protect from the
intelligence?
effects of insanity.
Would it
Okay.
be wisdom or intelligence?
The effects of insanity. Oh,
The great Cthulhu holds much knowledge. Most of it, just the sound of his voice can cause people to go mad.
Yep. Okay. Do you want me to roll a whiz save then?
Sure,
Okay. 11.
you pass. So it speaks, and you get this like hollow feeling,
Mhm.
like although it doesn't speak in words, more like a low rumbling. It just fills you with this feeling of hollow insignificance, like you're nothing to him.
Mhm.
And then you get the feeling that there is a presence near you that's more significant, but it is not you. And then you get snapped out of your trance.
Okay. Yeah, and when that happens, Mordecai will like kind of drop to his knees a little bit because it's very exhausting for him to do such. The crackling sphere will kind of just blow off in the wind or whatever, and it takes him a couple minutes to like regroup, but then he'll join back up with the rest of them. I guess what was happening in that time for everybody else.
It was like a split second.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that quick.
oh wow.
Okay.
Time doesn't flow the same in the other
Okay.
outer planes.
Yeah. Mordecai comes back and he says, I reached out to my great patron, and he has expressed disinterest in Kiyome and this problem we're currently facing. Something bigger is about to happen, and it doesn't feel very good.
Crunk says, I think you're right, because when we tied her up, I said, let's leave it for the gods to decide, and then she awoke. So,
Yep. Okay.
I think we might should let her go and give
Yeah.
her stuff back.
I'm sorry, did you say you would? You are, I mean?
Yeah, Crunk,
Okay.
Crunk thinks the gods have spoken by both your vision and
Mhm.
from her waking up from her near death. At first I let the gods decide, so they chose.
Yep.
So Let's just let her go.
Yep. Mordecai approaches Sierra and, asks for the equipment that he can give back to Kyome.
And Sarah steps aside.
Okay.
Let's take the equipment.
Yep.
Krunk says, "Wait 1 minute,"
Oh.
and then Krunk takes Kiyomi's bag and dumps it out on the ground, and then takes a stick and gets that amulet and throws it into the fire.
Okay.
And I better not blow up in the fire.
I know, right? Mordecai takes a step back.
We'll be over here by the bed.
So I guess I'm like over here because I came over here to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the fire starts burning brighter and then just goes black.
Whoa. Shit.
Well, that's that.
he's so simple. I love it.
Is the amulet still sitting in there?
Yeah, and the fire's still black.
Oh, the fire is black itself.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look
I
over.
see.
Go ahead.
As I notice Kiyomi looking at the amulet like this, I say, Kiyomi, if I see you touch that amulet, you may not live next time.
Mordecai goes, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Kiyomi just
Do I
stays
roll
silent.
intimidation? Can I roll intimidation on him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I roll?
You don't have to ask to roll intimidation.
Oh,
Just
okay.
say you're rolling for intimidate.
Do I roll a counter intimidate? For,
Yeah.
is that the way it works?
No, it's more of a will save.
Oh.
But I don't think he was very intimidating.
Well,
No.
Use
you want a wisdom check, don't you? Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, you're intimidated.
Yeah.
I'm still staring into the fire.
As you stare into the fire, you actually see someplace that you're not at. Like you can see through the flames into a large black stone building.
Is there
Kiyomi
anything
the
else
only
to
one that
note?
sees that?
Is anyone else staring into the fire?
I was.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think my attention would be drawn when the fire turned black.
Yeah, everybody
Frank's
that's staring
watching
at the
Kiyomi.
fire can see through it into this stone building. Made out of black stone.
What the heck is that? It's here. Did it,
I mean, Mordecai's intrigued, but he's also a little bit nervous. Like, he says, there's clearly some very dark magic within that amulet and whatever destination that the amulet is now showing us. I advise that, as much as I'd love to learn about that and the magics that it contains, I'd advise we steer clear of this for now. We're clearly not strong enough physically nor mentally to accept what that has for us to offer, or for what it has to offer us. Excuse me.
So fire normally burns hot. This fire is burning ice cold.
Mordecai says, now feeling that says that's another reason we should stay away.
Sarah's like, let me get a blankie. I'm cold.
Goes
Maybe,
over to the
maybe
one.
I should blast it with radiant.
I like what you're showing off to the stream there. Beavis.
Yeah, I showed that for a second. Sendo actually did make me a new character sheet.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Mordecai will grab the stuff, though. He's still kind of like cautiously staring at the fire as he moves over and drops the stuff at Kiyomi's feet and says, I'd advise you take Krunk's words with great heed. Otherwise, you may find my magic greeting you once more.
Understood. Now may you please untie me?
I already untied you.
Oh, you did? Okay. I start putting my gear
Yeah,
back
I said
together.
I'll let you go, and we started getting your gear, but all your gear is scattered on the ground right there.
Yeah. I put on all my gear. Actually.
Mordecai also notes that he doesn't need to rest any longer. He really didn't need to in the first place. So he mentions to Krunk and Sierra if they need to finish resting for the evening, we can do so, and I'll stay watch, or Mordecai will stay watch.
Sarah offers to stay watch as well. I think I don't have any spells or anything, so I'm good.
I'm under the assumption that I don't get any more watches, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think
so.
we can live with you. Should sit in the bed, roll things, and heal up. Sarah's
Okay,
gonna be
so
over here
you
looking at
guys-
the javelin though, and wondering about whether it's cursed or not.
So it's normally really warm. You're in the middle of summer, in the middle of a swamp. So it's like humid, warm. But with the fire burning black, it's like negative 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh,
I don't know if I can go
It
to
is
sleep like that.
freezing.
yeah. Mordecai
Let's
mentioned.
bury it.
Yeah. I start
Very
kicking.
good.
I start kicking dirt onto it.
Um,
Yeah, let me see what I have that I could possibly use as a makeshift shovel. I'm not sure if I have anything.
yeah, that's how I'm gonna look through
Start
my.
using the crowbar.
I was
On
gonna
my
say,
shield,
roll-
I can use the edge of my shield to scoop dirt.
So you're just putting dirt on it?
Well, yeah. Is there
Yeah.
anything that happens when we try that?
Well, first I'm going to use the light cantrip on my shield so we can see when the fire goes out if it's nighttime. And then begin scooping dirt onto the fire.
So the fire doesn't go out,
Oh shit!
it just burns over the dirt.
Oh dang!
Mordecai mentions to the group. He says, "This place is likely cursed now. We should probably just continue along."
Yeah.
Let's
Sarah
mark
wants
it
to
on
stop
it.
and say,
Does anyone
Um,
have a map?
I don't think
"Do we get a
so.
map?" I don't think so either. I don't remember getting a map.
No.
Well, Sarah wants to ask the group if we think we should drop the javelin too, just in case.
Kira,
See what
Kira,
happens.
Sira. I don't know why I said that. I clearly am thinking about my Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Mordecai kind of looks at the fire once more before they pack up, and he points to the gold spear and he says, "What if you pull the amulet from the fire?"
With the spear?
Yeah,
Why would I want that amulet now?
don't
Oh, you
don't
think we can pull it out of the fire?
don't keep it. Yeah, just pull it
Okay.
out.
All right. Sarah's like, all right, I see where you're going. She takes the gold javelin and kind of like fishes out the amulet and tries to move it out. Is that okay, Sendo?
Yeah. Crunk from... You've always been at that angle, right?
Yeah. Man.
Okay. Well, then you probably would have noticed the immense amount of gold, like, through a doorway in this black citadel through the fire.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Wait, my
Like
mind.
a massive pile, like, in the terms that would be easy to understand, it's like a boatload, a shipload.
Cool.
Guys, I see it. I see the treasure. I say we
And
have to
Asira
find, we
pulls
have to
out
find
the
out where this place
amulet.
is.
Does the fire go back to normal though?
Yes, it does.
Cool. All right. Good job, Mordecai. Good thoughts. We can maybe stay here and let Kiyomi rest. And then
Trunk says, I
why would
think
you want
we,
to chase cursed gold from a vision in a fire
I don't
created
think
by
the
a
gold-
cursed amulet?
By the way, Sarah, what are you doing with the amulet once you pull it out?
She's only scooped it kind of like north of the fire.
Just like on the side here.
Yeah, like that. How do you do that clicky thing? That's cool.
Hold
Trunk
click.
says,
Put it in. Yeah,
Trunk says, I
actually,
know what to do with the amulet.
Oh. Yeah,
before
it's gonna be like right
Trunk
there.
says we'll cover Kiyomi's eyes so she doesn't see where we put it.
Oh, like
he's
you
And then
not.
like you would think
we'll
that
put it
before I
inside.
asked. That's metagame.
We can, huh?
That's metagaming. Come on.
No, it's not. I'm trying to keep. I saw you staring into the amulet, and I threatened you not to touch it before you ever said anything. I've been watching the whole time.
No, you haven't been watching me. Trust me.
Yes, I have. I even said that Crunk was watching you and while you guys were staring into the fire.
That's true. He hasn't been looking at the fire. But then
But
Sendo
then he
said
wouldn't
he
have
did
seen
look
that.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Notice
saw
the
the
pile
gold.
of gold.
And you got distracted by gold.
And you were trying to dig dirt
I know,
onto
but
it as well.
the
You
amulet
tried to
out
dig
and
dirt onto
my-
it as well.
My point, what to do?
Well, I think I would take that amulet away though.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, without touching it, because I still
put
kind of
it
have
in
it at the end of the
the
javelin,
bag.
like Mordecai suggested. Good lord, we're gonna get
We
rid of
can't
this.
let Kiyomi know where we put it because she's been cursed by it, and
Yeah.
she seems to long
That
for
seems
it.
logical, actually.
She seems to long for it the way she's staring at it and stuff.
I mean, Mordecai chimes in. He says, "We need not hide it. We just need to drop it into the swamp. If with her poison, if she jumps into the swamp on her own, there's no way she'll make it back out alive."
Which way is this one?
If we get rid of the amulet, we'll never find this treasure.
Oh my god.
Mordecai looks at Krunk and he says, "You see
No.
what the amulet has done to Kiyome. Would you
He's
risk your
got-
sanity and your life for a bit of gold?"
Sarah's moving away, not even talking to you guys. She's already decided she's done with you guys. Where's the swamp? DM
Says,
Sendo, which way?
I'm not a weak elf. I can
Yeah,
handle
you're
it.
heading towards it.
Okay, she's probably gonna die. Getting ready. She's like, I'm gonna drop this in the amulet. I'm done arguing about it. Don't let me leaving you guys. Bye. Where's the swamp? Please stop me somewhere. Sendo, where's the swamp?
Okay, you're at the swamp. We'll just
Okay,
say.
she drops. She like takes the javelin and she hurls the javelin and the amulet and says, "We're done with these cursed treasures. Bye."
Okay, so you throw the amulet and the javelin.
Yep, we're done with it.
All right.
No trust.
The javelin and the amulet sinks into the lake, and the javelin reappears in your hand.
The shit. Sarah runs back, guys. We have a problem. There's an issue. There's an issue over here. Guys, there's an
Dude,
issue.
that
What
was
is it?
such a
What is
good
it?
response.
What is it?
She's back.
What is it?
She's like, I just tried to throw the javelin and the amulet into the swamp to get rid of all of the cursed objects. Not even take a chance. The javelin reappears in my hand after it's sunk
Wow.
in the swamp.
That's amazing.
No, it's not.
You know how powerful that would be?
Mordecai is super
Battle, you can
intrigued.
throw the javelin and have it return to your hand?
Mordecai walks up to her and he says, throw it beyond the bedroll."
Throw it again. Throw it at a tree. And see if it returns to your hand.
Oh, I think we lost her.
That'll be awesome if she has a spear that returns to her hand that she can throw.
Yeah.
If we lost her, it's about
Yeah,
time
we
for a
lost her.
break anyways, so.
Oh, okay.
It's like 20 minutes before we end.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh,
it's
the
20
ending?
before we end. We might as well just finish it out.
Alright. Well,
Let me.
you guys talk about the javelin. I'll be right back then.
Okay.
What did you say when she came back about the javelin, though?
Oh, I said that it was amazing that it comes back to your hand,
Mhm.
and you should throw it at a tree or something to see if it comes back to your hand again. Because if you have a nice thrown weapon like that that magically returns to your hand, you can just keep throwing it and smacking stuff and keep it returning to your hand.
Yeah. Mordecai
And
also
Sarah's
suggested
going
this.
to try it out, but she's going to admit that she's uneasy of the idea of a weapon never leaving her like that.
So did you throw the weapon again?
We're going to throw it this way. And she throws it into the tree.
Okay. So it hits the tree and leaves a singed mark where the tip goes in and reappears in your hand.
Dude, Mordecai is just mystified.
That's amazing. Yes,
He
this is
mentions,
definitely not a curse.
Yeah.
I hope it's
This
not
is a
curse.
blessing.
What if I'm a slave
She's
to
all
this
freaked
weapon
out.
now?
It's not leaving me.
I don't like it. It's very clingy.
I imagine
I hate
her
relationships like this.
when you put a piece of tape on a cat's paw, they like flick it.
Yeah, she's like, Jesus Christ.
He's like, get rid
He's
of it.
throwing it all over the
Please
place. It
worry
just keeps
about-
reappearing.
That's funny. No, Mordecai agrees. He says this is a great work of magic, and You know, if given the chance, I would love to study such a spear, but for now, keep it with you. It's clearly something that could be a very powerful tool in the future.
Sarah,
Use it, I say. Use it.
Yeah,
Sarah
Mordecai.
Use it as your weapon
a
in
little
battle.
less, a
Embrace the
little
power.
less shocked by the power of the weapon. She nods. She says, "Okay, but I hope I'm not the slave to the weapon. I hope it's the other way around. That the weapon's a slave to me."
Mm, Mordecai nods and he says, we're all slaves to greater knowledge in general. He said, so weapons are just tools, and we're also tools to other beings. He said, so just for now, use it for how you feel it should be used. And he heads back.
Can I throw it into the fire to see where it came from? But it might come back to me all burnt and hot.
Yeah, it might burn your hand.
You want to try that?
Yeah, I was about to say, it will come right back to my hands and hurt.
No, do
I
you
wonder
seriously
if-
want to throw in the fire?
Sierra says, though, I wonder if this has anything to do with the citadel that Crunk saw with the gold, and if there's a maker to such a weapon, what their purpose is.
Mordecai says,
What are you talking about? Did you see the gold?
Seriously, I'm more interested in who would create such a cool martial arts weapon.
More gold for me.
She's like, should I drop it in the fire and see if it does the same thing as the amulet did?
There's no reason for that. I don't think.
I don't want to burn myself anyway.
I think it's a powerful weapon. You should keep it and use it. And
Mordecai
not throw it
says,
in
don't
the
drop
fire.
it in, just stick the end in and see what happens.
She's gonna poke the end of the javelin into the fire.
Nothing happens.
Okay, it's just a good weapon. Bye. I'm gonna meditate on this.
As you pull it out, the tip of the javelin's on fire.
Oh shit. Boy, I have a fire weapon.
Mordecai
blows
walks.
at it.
Yeah, Mordecai walks over and goes.
Thanks.
It goes out.
She's like, wow, did you see how it singed the tree though? Jeez.
Oh, that's hysterical.
What in the world? I'm gonna meditate. Bye.
Alright.
Let's watch. Can we please go on?
Yeah, we quickly.
I
go
guess we
back
can
to
sleep
rest.
now.
And
Yeah.
you've had a long time to make this encounter, Sendo. It better be good.
I know, right?
No, it's not. Not compared to what just happened.
This is amazing.
Uh, by the way,
I wonder if that was enjoyable to watch.
It was
Someone-
entertaining on my end.
I thought it was entertaining.
hopefully it was entertaining to all the viewers.
Yeah.
I
I
love
had
it.
fun.
God damn. All right.
Good story.
I'm guessing we get a short rest before whatever happens.
Yeah, you can use it as a short rest.
Yeah, because we're gonna get awakened. So I'm gonna roll my.
So that's metagaming.
But it's gonna be a short rest anyways. Like we're taking a rest as if it's a long rest, but we still get rest. Do you actually have to decide?
I don't get any spells back with a short rest, so we're kind of
Yeah, he
screwed.
has to have a long rest.
I just need HP. I'm at 1.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
I'm not
what
gonna heal
what
you.
would be the ruling for it?
So I think if you're intending on for a long rest and it's interrupted, it's kind of like going to sleep and somebody coming up to you, waking you up, but you're so deep in sleep when you wake up, you're grouchy.
Mhm.
It's kind of like that. You don't really get the rest.
So you
Whereas
wake up
if
with
you're
rage.
taking a power nap, you would wake up after an hour and you'd be fine.
Brim from the chat says it needs to be a long rest. He thinks.
Mm-hmm.
He or she thinks. Sorry.
All right, whatever. I'm just gonna die. GG. Whatever.
Such a pessimist.
I know. It's a great
Well, that's
attitude to have.
not
Maybe you shouldn't be
apt.
stealing shit.
Freaking kill me.
You're getting Edric blast in your face. Jeez.
Maybe you shouldn't
It's got
overreact.
it's got to know that it was ranged because like I was hitting 2s and 3s at 120 feet away or 60 feet away. I was point blank and hit an 8. It's got to know.
So who's taking the first watch again?
Mordecai's
can
not
watch.
sleeping.
I'm not sleeping. She doesn't need
Yeah,
to.
those two are already. They don't need rest, so I guess Crunk's just
Yeah.
gonna rest.
Yep, we're gonna kumbaya over.
And I don't know if Gary's gonna rest or try to do stuff.
I'm not gonna rest.
So 4 hours later, Mordecai, you get this chill